Hey guys, I'm Karina.
And I'm Eric.
And welcome back to the Late Podcast. Today's whole episode is on drunk stories.
Everybody's got one.
Everybody.
It's only a matter of degree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of how bad are your drunk stories?
That's right. So,
and I want to read some. Listeners, send them in. I want to hear it. Send them in. Send them in. DM them to me. I want to hear them. But yes, that's what it is. Do you have a dad joke today?
Nope.
Me neither. And fair warning, some of these I will be reading for the first time. We were running short on time today. So I just picked by titles on some of these. So.
Yeah, I mean, so just so the audience understands that we're pre-recording a few of these episodes because I'll be traveling next week. I make an annual trip to the World Series of Poker, and I just pick one event to play in. I don't have the time to play more. And so by the time you hear this episode, I actually may already be back.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be playing the $600 PLO event starting on Wednesday, June 12th.
Yes.
And it's a 2-day tournament. So Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be back Friday morning, but our episodes are already scheduled. So
and Karina will be out.
Karina's on her birthday week, literally an entire fucking week, by the way. Like, this is like the most, fam, this is the most princessy thing. I'm going to take my birthday week.
Yeah.
The whole week is in celebration.
We have vacations.
Hey,
exactly.
Vacation is different. This is literally Karina forcing her friends to celebrate her birth for an entire fucking week.
Yes. It's not even forced, actually. My friends love spending
I'm sure. Yes. Yes, they do.
It.
Yes, they do. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
I won't.
That's right. This is the most gangster week for her. But anyway, so we got Karina being out for her birthday. I'm going to be traveling a little bit. So we wanted to make sure that we didn't miss any episodes. Yes. And then I promised the one that I get back, I'll do a recap of the World Series of Poker and how it was, and if I ran into anybody.
We might have drunk stories.
There we go. We might have some drunk stories from Karina and her friend Bashley. So,
yes.
All right. So without further ado.
All right. First one. Title is My friend wants to end our 15-year friendship over her dog. Okay. I, 20 male, am friends with the girl, 20 female. We have a friend group of 6. Our group is around 6 years old, but I've been friends with her for around 15 years now. We always fool around / insult like most friend groups do. She has a dog. We started making jokes about her dog ever since she had got drunk once and started crying when my friend said that he would eat her dog as a joke. It was all right and just drunk kids fooling around. 2 weeks prior to today, we were planning to spend time with the group as her and another friend that studies medicine got free time after almost a year. As expected, everyone was looking forward to spend time with them. Now comes the important part. She said that she couldn't go because it was her dog's birthday. She wanted to celebrate it with her dog like every year. So we fooled around and said we would eat her dog again, and what the hell was she talking about, etc. I expected it to be the same way as always, fooling around, and she would do whatever she needed to or wanted to do, and our group would meet up and enjoy. She left the group chat, and she was just disgusted that we would even say that about her dog on his birthday. And she didn't even want to be in the same group chat as us anymore. For better context, her dog is really important to her. She got like the dog when she was in a hard time, whatever. But we just would do that same dog joke 100 times. It came from a drunken story. I apologize that we did wrong, that we would never touch the dog. We would never touch the dog comments via private chat again. She never responded, and I asked me to talk about it. No response. I don't know what to do anymore. Are those 15 years really worth a single joke to break that friendship? Do you think I'm the asshole for making jokes about us eating her dog?
I mean, not really. I mean, I don't think anybody would really take that seriously.
It depends.
Unless, I was going to say.
But I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to say it.
No, I'll say it. If they're from fucking Vietnam, okay?
Exactly.
I knew exactly what you're doing. Okay, or one of those countries where fucking dog and cats are a delicacy.
Exactly.
But my feeling is that if the dog looked that delicious, it would have been eaten by now.
Exactly.
So are you the asshole for, no, it's obviously a joke. And look, I know that there are people that are super close with their pets and they consider them family.
But it's a joke.
Right. And look, the idea that I'm going to celebrate my dog's birthday, come on, please grow the fuck up.
I can't go. It's my dog's birthday.
I know. Grow the fuck up. The dog's not blowing out any fucking candles. He's not making a wish. Give the dog.
The dog doesn't even know it's its birthday.
I know. Give him a fucking pup cup at Starbucks.
And call it a day.
Right. Okay.
You could sing to him if you like.
Right.
Pup cup. He'll be happy.
That's right. And then just go hang with your friends.
Exactly.
So it's actually quite stupid that a person would trash what's almost a lifelong friendship if you're 20 years old and you've been friends for 15 years.
Exactly.
three-quarters of your life, you've been friends with this person, and this person's going to basically say, fuck off because you made a stupid joke about eating their dog. Again, I know people get sensitive about their pets.
She was even crying about it.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but there's a distinction. If she said, look, I'm going to kill your child.
Right.
That's one thing, okay? But it's a joke when we're just going to eat that dog so you can't know.
Exactly.
Grow the fuck up.
It's like the jokes people do when you eat Chinese food and they're like, oh, how's that cat doing? Like, how's the cat
This is not even that bad.
Exactly.
This is because if you're at a Chinese restaurant, honestly, you may wonder.
You may.
Oh shit, is this
that mystery meat?
Right, is this a little fur in here? Okay, but this, come on. So it possibly could be that there was something else going on.
Yeah.
And the friend can't admit it. Maybe she has a secret crush on the guy and he has somebody else.
You know what I think it was? Maybe that they keep redoing this joke. They keep bringing it up. And maybe that just got too much for her. She got too tired
then
of
at some point just say, guys, it's really not fucking funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you stop?
That's true.
Right. That's all it would take.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie though. If I knew one of my friends would cry because every time I said, hey, I'm going to eat your dog, it would be funny to do it. So just saying. Just saying. You don't think so?
Well, I think you think so for sure. Yeah, I could see you doing that. No, look, and again, in all seriousness, it's a bit of a wobbler in that I know that there are people that are true animal lovers.
Exactly.
That really do consider their pets a second or third or fourth child or whatever, or an only child for them. I know that there are pets that really do provide emotional support for people.
Of course.
That genuinely, help.
Yeah.
We don't know or have any indication. So that's why I'm saying it's a wobbler. If this dog were like an emotional support pet and this person has psychological issues or mental health problems.
That probably was too much.
Right.
Yeah.
And especially if this is a dog that helps this person function. Yeah. If this person is basically normal, with the exception of this fucked up weirdness about the dog, then she way overstepped.
Yeah.
And I don't think this person, I don't even know. I'll give him a quarter dingleberry, 1/4 of a dingleberry, but even that I'm kind of not sure about.
I'm going to start using that excuse to not come to work. It's my dog's birthday. Can't come in today. Would you let me have the day off?
Would I let you?
If I said, hey, it's my dog's birthday, I can't come into work today.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All right, next one. Title is, am I the asshole for firing my babysitter for getting drunk on the job? Okay. So it says, my 37 female babysitter, 16 female, has been babysitting for me for about 2 months now. She's a very sweet and quiet girl and is good with kids. I have a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old, female and male. We've only had small problems here and there, but nothing major at all. When she first started babysitting for me, I had asked her if there were any drinks or snacks that she would like me to keep at the house, as she's here from 9 to 7 every day, Monday through Saturday. She mentioned that she really liked seltzer waters, and I bought them for her the first month. But honestly, I forgot after a while and never kept them in the fridge. A few days ago, I bought hard seltzers for me and my husband and didn't think anything of it.
Ooh, you rebel. Went on and got the hard seltzer. Are you too young to remember to know what wine coolers were?
No, I know what wine coolers are.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
Right? That was the whole thing. Bring wine coolers to a party. Oh, I got Seagram's. Got me the Seagram's 4-pack, peach, fuzzy navel, whatever. Those are I'm dating myself, but that's what this reminds me.
Seagram. It's okay.
But no, the fuzzy navel or they had the what they called Sex on the Beach wine cooler, but it was asterisk X. Cause
Yeah.
But honestly, this is already cringy. Why I'm the hard seltzer, man. Oh, fuck yeah. You go, boy.
Okay, ready?
All right, yeah.
A little bit after 2 p.m., she messaged me that she wasn't feeling well and thought that she may have to go home. And if it was possible, if I could get off from work earlier. I asked her to try and hold out until the end of the day. Not too long after, she called me crying, saying that something was wrong and she just had to go home. She was clearly drunk. She drank the hard seltzers, not the water seltzers that I brought her.
Wow.
I told her to leave and she walked home. She messaged me the next day and said that she now knew that was hard. The hard seltzers were alcohol and she hadn't known, and she would have never drank it before.
Whoa, hold on. Am I understanding this right? That this bitch is so dumb that she sees a label that says hard seltzer and she didn't know that was a drink?
It's her babysitter. So she said she's 16. She should, but she was basically saying that she didn't realize the one she grabbed because she had bought her water.
No, I understand, but when you look at the bottle and it says hard seltzer,
that's true. Maybe she didn't read them.
I don't know a 16-year-old that doesn't know.
That's true.
What hard lemonade or whatever.
Yeah.
So I already feel like this is a bullshit post to like justify whatever happens next. But okay, go ahead.
Okay,
babysitter girl. Okay, Lucinda.
No, this is the.
I know. Okay, mom. We understand this was an accident, right? You just left him in there. We get it. Like you're not a real drinker. You don't day drink, mom. Mom of the year.
And then she said she never drank before because she said both of her parents were alcoholics, and she was diagnosed as PTSD regarding the alcohol.
That might be true about the PTSD.
She said she never planned drinking, like in general.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, mom of the year really fucked this up. I can see where this is going, but go ahead.
I told her never to come back as she put my children in danger. She called me crying and saying that she didn't know and that she really cared deeply about my children and would never drink with them again or on the job or at all, and that she really needs this money to pay for her driver's permit. She comes from a not so well off family. I told her to find a real job and that it wasn't my fault she got drunk while babysitting. My husband says I'm being very rude, and she did try to reach out when she wasn't feeling well. My kids are upset to see her go. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
No.
Really?
No, I hate to say it. Well, who wants to know? The mom? Is the mom an asshole for firing the babysitter?
mom saying, is she the asshole?
No,
from the mom's perspective.
No, because whether she really knew or not, you can't. Number one, you have to look. If somebody is not willing to look at a bottle and just pour it, what else is she not paying attention to?
That's true.
Now, I don't necessarily think that this is the problem, but I'm saying if you're a parent, right, and you get drunk, the babysitter gets drunk while watching your kids. Who are not at the age where you can just put them in the crib, right? I mean, 4 and 8, they're energetic, they run around, they want to go outside, okay, whatever. I don't think it's a super overreaction. I get that the kid didn't know.
Right.
I get she's like straight edge, right? That whole bit. I get that, but I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that a 16-year-old, especially one that's concerned about this, didn't pay attention to a beverage that comes in a glass bottle.
No, they come in cans too.
Whatever, cans, bottle. I'm just saying it's it's obvious that's not a Diet Coke.
Right.
Right. It's almost like if you had a sister-in-law that just went out of her way
wine time
to drink, right, to make every time wine time, right? And now only imagine though that she was only 16 when she did. Yeah. Which, by the way, she might have been when wine time started. It might have been earlier than that. I don't know. Anyway, so for all those reasons, it's hard for me to think the mom is really an asshole. And if she is, again, we're talking like a half dingleberry. She might have overreacted a little, but it's understandable. At least I should say that.
I'm not a parent, so my opinion will come from someone that's not a parent. I think she's an asshole. I really do. I think. Damn. Not only that, because I've actually known people who have messed up, like picking up stuff, and they don't fully like read it. Because some of them will say like the name. They have some that are literally like lemonade brand, the Simply Lemonade. They even have hard seltzers. Topo Chico has hard seltzers. And if you don't really like look at them and you think they're the same version, just in seltzer, like hard seltzer, you really won't know the difference. Or if you pick it up like from the back, like they're all in the fridge.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it, but we don't live in fucking New Jersey in 1986. Most people don't drink fucking seltzer as a beverage. It's not like Snapple or fruit punch. No, seltzer, old fucking people do.
No, I know a lot of young people that actually.
I don't know anybody that loves seltzer
especially
water.
Like the Celsius.
No, that's different. The Celsius is an energy drink.
That's true. Yeah, but it's still like seltzer water.
Okay. There's a difference between the flavored stuff. I know. Straight seltzer. Nobody fucking drinks basically club soda. Straight, unless you're at a bar, you put a twist in it. Okay. Seltzer is an old person's drink. I'm sorry. My fucking grandma used to have seltzer bottles with the spray tops, like the dispenser.
Oh my God,
okay? Wow. That's what I equate seltzer to. Okay. Yeah. But here's the point. The bottom line is this. Even though I tend to believe the babysitter, and I think it's a hard thing to make up that your parents are both alcoholic and you have PTSD, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's her kids. Yeah. Yeah. So even if it's a negligent mistake, not intentional, people get fired for that too. Yeah. So sorry, next time read the fucking label.
Well, everyone voted her the asshole. So she made an edit and she said, "Okay, guys, I'm the asshole. I see it now. Thank you, and I'm going to rehire her." And then she said, "I will pay her $1,500 a week from now and pay for her permit test as well, and the permit and her test as well as her license."
Well, now she got gaslit by Reddit. Literally, she got gaslit by Reddit. Oh my fucking God, lady. How fucking gullible and vulnerable are you? You know what? Whoever this lady is, I want to find out who it is. And I want to invite her to my poker game every week. And I don't even want you to play. I'm just going to tell you lost a certain amount and you just give me the money. Okay. That's what this is. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. I agree with
Reddit
them.
is teeming with a bunch of gnarly teenagers. Of course they're going to defend.
I agree with them.
No, I don't know.
agree
It's
with
stupid. But whatever, their problem. Oh,
Okay.
whatever. All good.
All right, next one. Am I wrong to consider this cheating because she's drunk? That was the title.
Oh, boy.
My 37 female and partner, 38 female, they're both girls, have been together for 7 years. Almost every time she gets drunk, she's an alcoholic, she always ends up texting one particular ex songs, generally about lost love or missing someone. Mm-hmm. For example, she'll send him The Night We Met. Then says things like, well, I think I've said what I need to say through the songs.
Could you be any less fucking subtle?
Literally.
I mean, okay.
Or she'll flat out ask, do you miss me? This ex is now married with children, by the way. My partner will then delete the messages. Admittedly, I have looked at her phone without her knowledge and seen these interactions time and time again. Her excuse for this is always, I only do it when I'm drunk, so it means nothing. I would never say that stuff sober. She says she will stop talking to this ex altogether, but now I will absolutely never leave her phone or Apple Watch. But now she will never leave her phone or Apple Watch laying around anywhere. Am I wrong to think this is considered cheating? How do you feel about that, Eric?
Girl power. You tell me. I could tell you what I think, but clearly I'm going to be a little bit biased here.
I think it's weird. I think it's definitely weird. It depends. Okay, I don't know, because I want to say it depends on how it would be, like, if the other person is responding. Like, why does she keep texting this person? That would be my first thing. Why do you keep texting this person? Like, is this person responding to you? Do you guys have a friendship? Like, what is going on there? Is it weird? It's hella weird that you text this one ex every time you're drunk. That would also make me feel like you're not over them. And to me, it would be like, you're just dating me for what? Because you're still in love with them if you're texting them.
So I'll tell you what I think. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think it depends on who you ask. You ask a woman, you ask a man, and then you can ask Eddie Van Halen if he was still alive. Mm-hmm. You ask a woman, like my sister-in-law, this is cheating. Yeah. Messages back and forth, even accidental. You never have to physically see or touch this person. It's cheating. Right. Okay. You ask a man, that's not cheating. I didn't touch this bitch. I didn't see her. I didn't go out with her. She lives in a different state, whatever. She sends me these random texts. I can't fucking help it. It's not my fault. I can block her, I guess, right? Or whatever. And that'd be the end of that, right? Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace, rock god, right? Top 5 guitar players ever in the world. Went on record once and said basically oral sex isn't cheating. So if he's just getting a Hummer, as far as Eddie goes, I'm just saying, as far as Eddie goes, that's fine. Right? Now, I'm making a little bit light of it, right. but because I could see both sides. Right, okay. Yeah. If I am a husband and my wife gets these random texts or sends them. Right. I'm saying either way. Yeah. I'm saying either way. I would be really, really aggravated. Yeah. And this idea of, well, it's only when I'm drunk. Well, guess what else you fucking could do when you get drunk, right? You could start slobbing the knob of your ex. Fuck that. Exactly. Now, let me take this a step further, and this is where maybe I get canceled. Mm-hmm. If her position is, well, it's only when I get drunk and it's just texting, and now she doesn't let her phone out of her sight, I will not trust this person. No, I'm sorry. No, absolutely not. And this, to me, these are grounds for some kind of change. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's an old, well, it's not really a saying, but it's like an old belief that I think has some truth to it, in that the more drunk you are, the more real and honest you are. Yeah. And things that you would normally not express openly tend to come out when you're drunk. Like, so whether you call it lowered inhibitions or whatever. If this bitch keeps texting her old sugar daddy or whatever, every time she has a few cocktails, buddy, she's hung up still on this guy. Yeah. And you can't compete with that. No. And that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. She may play the good wife every other time, and this may only happen once every month or two or whenever okay. My point is that because it does happen, and it seems like every time she drinks, this is not a one-off. Like, I could see this if it happened once. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just got drunk. I was scrolling through my phone. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah. I'm going to take his number out. Okay.
But it's also the fact she deletes them after too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then, and he probably does respond. Yeah. Right? Listen, this doesn't apply to me. Okay. But I know lots of guys would be like, fuck it. I don't care if she's married. Yeah, exactly. She was a sunshine back in her day. Exactly. Why wouldn't I get some? Yeah. She's coming on to me. Right. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, in the bro code, that's right. If a guy's not pursuing her, He's not violating anything.
Right.
But now she's coming after him. What do you want him to do? Is he going to say no?
Yeah.
No. I don't want any of that fucking amazing coochie sunshine of yours. No. I don't want you to slob the knob. No. I'm sorry. I don't want you to ride me into oblivion like you used to.
Girls, though.
Whatever. They scissored, whatever it was, okay? I'm just saying, I don't want to bump fuzz with you anymore, whatever it is, okay? Sorry, I forgot. I lost that part. But the whole point is the same.
Yeah.
And by the way, if these are two girls, one of them was the fucking guy anyway.
Yeah.
So the same logic applies. Lesbians may even be more scandalous.
Definitely.
Right? I'm sure be like, yeah, come back to mama, sister.
Definitely.
Fuck him. Now, let me just say, this is not going to be a total shock because I've made points like this in the past in other episodes. Okay. But if this were, is this what would Eric do? Or is she the asshole? Or is he the asshole for getting mad? No.
No, it's what would he do though? He wanted advice on this situation.
What Eric would do was try really hard to get a lesbian threesome going with my wife and her ex-girlfriend and then dive in the middle. I'm just saying she's thinking about the pussy anyway. Okay? So maybe the thing to do is to introduce that and say, look, I can do this with you in a safe space. So only at our house and only once or twice a year.
Yeah.
And, pour a few shots for both of us. Okay? Because clearly this is still something you're into. And if you are, then fucking share the wealth. Don't be selfish.
So I don't think this is going to last though. Like the way he's like, she is saying like, well, she keeps hiding her phone, her Apple Watch and all that.
But that's what I'm saying.
That means he won't trust her. She won't trust her anymore.
No, I understand. But that's what I'm saying. Look, ready? Eric's going to solve this problem. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just propose it. See what happens.
Some people aren't into that, though.
That's great.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you'll know if your relationship is in jeopardy.
That's true.
Because if she turns around, she's like, you know what? Fuck yeah.
Then you're like, okay.
Right. You got a fucking problem.
Yeah. You're like, all right, no. And you can decide either, is this three-way relationship going to work for you or you leave?
Right.
Because you're never going to trust her.
Exactly. You'll know exactly where you stand. Or if her response is, you fucking filthy pig, how dare you? I told you, sometimes I drink one too many. It's not like that. Start apologizing. Tell her you set that up. You're sorry, whatever. But honestly, what would Karina do?
If you have her password to her phone, go change her contact into your contact into her name, or make a whole different contact. Put your number, or you can make one of those text-free numbers. Change that number in that phone.
Damn.
And you will see everything she is texting. Or if she has an iPhone, just have your phone receive all the messages she has, and you can.
You can do that, right? The family thing. I remember once I started getting one of my kids' texts. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't like a big deal. It was like, your homework is due.
So he could do that. She could do that too. Hey,
you know what? But you know what? Why be sneaky? Just say, hey, let's just do the threesome thing for a while. Let's see how it works out.
And see what happens from there.
Why? See, the whole point here, this is why I'm so good at drawing, because honestly, I'm a teacher too. Okay. So this is me dropping knowledge. Why lose everything when you could have everything? Right. You know that old saying or that old joke? There's a papa bull and a baby bull.
No.
And so there's a papa bull and a baby bull, and they're on top of a mountain.
Okay.
They're looking down, whole field of cows. The baby bull pokes his dad, says, hey, Pop, what do you say we run down this hill and go fuck one of them cows? Papa bull looks at his son and says, no, son. How about we walk down and we fuck them all?
There you go.
See, that's my point, okay? You could have it all or nothing, but at least you'll know.
Yeah, at least you'll know. And, and if, like I said, if threesomes aren't for you, if like a three-way relationship isn't for you, at least you will know where she stands and you can decide whether to stay.
I'll tell you, we've heard and read way worse stories.
Yeah.
And I know we kind of went on a little bit of a tangent because this is about the drunkenness of it.
Yeah.
But look, I really do think that when people are under the influence somewhat,
they're the most on it.
Right, the lowered inhibitions, yes, they're animated and they're louder and they're a bit more extreme, but chances are there's more truth behind those words than somebody that's stone cold sober, like, no, it doesn't, that's not from, So what would Eric do? Fucking go for it. What do you have to lose? Either the relationship's doomed anyway, or it's not, and you have fun. Figure it out.
So figure it out. All right, next one.
All right.
Title is, am I the asshole for calling my dad a pimp for what he said when he was drunk?
Maybe he is. No, I mean, like,
maybe he's a pimp.
But I don't mean it like a literal pimp. I mean, that's like a term of endearment now. Like, keep that pimp hand strong.
No, I think he meant like pimp.
No, I don't care what he meant. I'm saying like Kid Rock starts songs off like, I'm a pimp, right? Damn right.
50 Cent.
Right? Whatever.
PIMP.
Keep that pimp hand strong.
All right.
All right.
I, 19 male, was in a serious relationship with Emily, 18 female.
How serious could it be if she's 18 and he's 19?
I don't know.
I mean, in their minds, maybe, but okay.
I don't know. Have you ever seen that Mexican Love? That's strong.
No, but okay. Sorry.
I'm going to get canceled for that.
Oh, that's my Nepo baby's parents were young when they
You
got
didn't
married.
see the Mexicans fall in love hard. Like they literally, even at school.
She's not Mexican though. She's from El Salvador.
Well, I don't know because they literally always say like if you want a real lover, date someone from Mexico.
I mean, I've heard Latino women are wild.
No, but they say like the real lovers are in like Mexico. They're like they're the ones who do like the most because they're like the real lovers supposedly.
Okay, well, I've never gotten laid in Mexico, so I can't speak to that. Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it.
All right. Her dad is both my dad's friend and boss. We were together for 3 years before she cheated on me. Each time she asked me to take her back, I told her no. Last night, my dad came home drunk.
Yeah, he did?
No, he didn't.
Oh, so they're still broken up?
Yeah, they're still broken up.
Okay, all right. So each time,
I guess she kept asking.
I see. All right. Again, Rosetta Stone, for fuck's sake, how would anybody figure that out? People, let me just say, if Karina and I have to talk out your meaning, chances are you need a fucking writing course.
Because I'm reading this straight off of Reddit.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like,
listen, less is more. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Best advice I can give you is keep it fucking simple.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Last night, my dad came home drunk from an office party. He said that Emily's dad promised him a promotion and a big pay raise if I got back together with Emily. Then he told me to just close my eyes and think of England before laughing at what he said. I told him, sure, pimp. He was too drunk to get mad at me. My mom was sober, though, and quickly chewed me out for that. She said I shouldn't judge him based on what he says when he's drunk and that alcohol makes people say ridiculous things, that there's a good chance that it's all in his head. It's now morning, but he hasn't woke up. Am I the asshole yet? But there's an update. He said he woke up. I asked him and he said he was serious. His boss did make him that offer and he expects me to go along and date her so that he could get that promotion and big raise. He told me to just try and forget what she did and just keep her happy. And again repeated to just close my eyes and think of England. Am I the asshole for calling him a pimp?
Not anymore.
Your dad is pimping you out.
I was going to say.
Your dad is pimping you out.
Yeah, at first, my thought was, yeah, maybe a little. I mean, I know it was maybe meant like a joke and you're like, okay,
no,
play.
That's serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like at first, like, okay, playa. No. But now I understand that Pops really was like, fuck your girlfriend's infidelity. Fuck the fact that she's already taken like raw cock from someone else. And you're just going to be playing sloppy seconds now for the rest of your fucking relationship. But daddy needs a raise.
So you need to go back with her and just act like you don't care.
See, here's the problem. Am I the asshole it's harder to answer. Is he the asshole for saying that? I don't think so.
Right.
I think if anything, the dad's more the asshole for even seriously bringing it up. And the boss is the biggest asshole. Yeah. Even though I understand I have daughters and I would do anything to make them feel better, make them happy. But at the same time, I'd have to acknowledge that my daughter's a fucking whore and she cheated on her boyfriend and now I'm trying to fix them back.
But can you imagine?
No.
Yeah, I'll give you a raise and a promotion. Just to get him to date my daughter again.
No. So that's what I'm saying. So I think the assholes are like start with the boss, then the dad. This kid's the least of it all. But what would Eric do is a whole different kind of answer. And that's why it's kind of hard. So are you asking me what would Eric do?
You can answer both ways.
No, you got to ask me.
Well, this was Am I the asshole?
I don't care. You got to ask.
What would Eric do?
Okay. Eric would take 20% of that
That's
raise.
What I was saying.
Fuck
so
yeah.
What am I gaining from this?
That's right.
What
okay,
am I
Dad.
gain from this?
How important is this to you? Okay. I want this much per week for that. And I'll put up with it. I'm never going to marry you, this bitch. I'm never going to really love her anymore. I'm just going to use her just like she uses me. I'll help you get your promotion. I'll stick with her an extra 6 or 7 months and then we're going to break up again. And by that time, you should be so well into your new position. They'll keep you there and you'll be happy.
Exactly.
That's what I would do.
Exactly.
I hate to say it. You're going to pimp me out. I'm going to pimp you right back.
Yeah.
Okay. You got an iron.
That's
right. Dad, your pimp hand is iron. Mine's fucking platinum. All right. Watch this. That's what I would do.
That's what I would do too.
Hate to say it.
Exactly.
That's just a lawyer in me, right? It's quid pro quo. I do something for you. You do something for me.
Exactly. I'm not going to do this shit for free.
That's
Especially when I don't like her and she cheated on me.
Yeah. And by the way, let me just say, okay, kid's 19 or 18 or whatever, 18, 19, buddy, especially since you now know that she's a wild slut and a whore and you're not going to marry her, get yours. Okay. Do every fucked up, depraved sexual thing you want. Okay. Use every body part, whatever. All the sick shit you thought was like too gross to try now. Cause who cares? Right? Your second fiddle anyway. I'm just saying. So you might as well get something out of it.
Well, I don't know. Cause it seems like he doesn't really like her. Like at 19, imagine like,
you know what? At 19, Okay?
But he didn't want to get back with her.
It doesn't matter. And when you're 19, you'll fuck a hole in the wall. You are from 15 to about.
He's tried.
No, he hasn't.
Keeps saying no.
No, he hasn't. He's just saying that because he's being spiteful or out of principle. Look, boys from 14, basically, maybe 13 even, to about 25 are walking hard. The fucking a breeze in the wind gets them hard.
A breeze in the wind.
Okay, it does. Okay, you brush up against me the wrong way at that age, I've already got a semi. So, buddy, Reddit poster. Whoever you are, let's not pretend that you're not just going to stick it to her every chance you get at this point. All I'm suggesting is try your hardest to leave your emotions out of it.
Yeah.
You know what this is now.
Close your eyes.
Right. You know what this is now. Live up to it. The only thing that's a little unfair, believe it or not, is to this girl. Because you're definitely going to lead her on for a while and she's going to think that everything's all better.
But she cheated on you.
That's right. You know what? She clearly isn't that loyal to you. So and I get at that age, 18, 19, people make stupid decisions, right? But the stupid decision wasn't she got drunk one night, exercised bad judgment. She regrets it every day. No, this story is about you getting drunk and telling your dad he was a pimp.
No, his dad getting drunk.
Or his dad saying, do this. And you say, okay, pimp. So no, that's what I'm saying. Clearly unless we're told otherwise, we have to assume that she was of sound mind and body. Maybe not anymore after this, it depends who she hooked up with. I'm just saying, if she hooked up with some fucking juggernaut, you may never compete anyway. She may be broken forever. I'm just saying, I don't know. We don't know.
What if she got like some disease though, Raja?
Wrap it up.
That too.
You know what? You can make her feel bad. Like, look, Lucinda.
Other people.
Right. Lucinda, I understand you want to get down right now, but I need to go to the fucking drugstore because I can't go in there unprotected with you anymore. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, I can't believe anything was sooner. You guy, now you never have to go down on her again. Okay, you can use that as an excuse because as much as men say they like that, they don't. Okay, they don't. They do it because they want it done to them, and life has to be fair. Not anymore. Not for you. Okay, Billy, you can
use it as an excuse.
That's right. You don't got to go down anymore. No more down to Mexico way. Okay, you don't got to go fucking fly fishing anymore. Okay, you can get yours whenever you want, right? And do all the fucked up sick shit you want. I'd tell you 5, 6, 7 months. Let dad settle into his new position. And get a fee from dad for doing it.
Exactly. Make sure he doesn't do that shit for free. That's
Period.
Don't do that shit for free.
Period.
Exactly.
All
right. Next one.
That was the most gangster answer. And you know what, fam? The really disturbing part is Karina and I both agree to this.
I know.
On this one. Like,
I know.
Karina's like, fuck that
really
bitch. I know. Fuck that bitch. So here we go. All right.
So this one is from True Off My Chest.
Okay.
Title is, when he was drunk, he confessed that he found me repulsive.
That already sucks. Go ahead. I hope there's something funnier about this, but that's
not really.
That's fucked up.
Not really, but
all right, go ahead.
My husband of 2 years, together 5, and I were invited to my sister-in-law's birthday. We were having drinks and my husband was getting drunk. He doesn't usually drink, so he gets drunk really easy. I love him when he's a little bit groggy because he's very shy and otherwise he will get let loose. My sister-in-law, my husband's sister, calls herself incurably single and she often laments about not meeting the one. She's very picky and she's always pointing out the flaws on her dates. Well, she was doing that, and after complaining about her latest hookup, my husband interrupted her. He knew the guy in question, apparently, and he disagreed with her, how she perceived the guy. They were sparring for a little bit, and everyone was laughing because my sister-in-law is very funny, and so is my husband. Finally, my husband told her that she was very high maintenance and always concentrated on the negative things. He then said to her to take him, for example. He found me repulsive the first night we spent together, but he stuck it out now and was determined to know me more instead of throwing me away because he's an adult now and needed to start acting like one. And now look at me. I'm the happiest man on earth. My sister-in-law laughed and told him how that's not how she worked. I thought what he said was horrible. The most horrible thing anybody has ever said about me. And yet nobody of those who were listening seemed to react to it at all. Like it was a totally normal thing to say. So I just said, I didn't know that's how he felt about me. I remember him going away on a trip the day after we slept together for the first time, and he wasn't available for 3 weeks. I started pondering, was he actually away or did he try to ghost me? On our way home, I asked him if he really went up to that trip. He smiled guilty and said, no, his plan was actually to never see me again. But there was something strong that made him contact me.
Yeah, I know what that was.
And that he was lucky he did because I turned out to be the love of his life. He was starting to fidget in his seat and asked me if something was wrong. And I asked, surely, you're not hurt by what I said. I told him that it was the most appalling thing I've ever heard and to hear it coming from him. I haven't spoken to him for a while. I don't know if I want him anymore. We have a son together, 18 months, and a dog. I don't want to hurt our son. I'm trying to keep it together, but I just feel so numb. Do you think time will heal something like this, or am I lying to myself? What do you think?
I don't know, girl power. Well, actually, I'll tell you, you know what I think? I think that she probably had a butterface. Like everything was great but her face. And
I don't know, because then he would still come back.
Well, yeah, you know why? One of two reasons.
Even then he decided, I don't want to come back.
Hurricane, it's one of two reasons. She's a sunshine and she swallows. That's it.
Well, think about it though. She might not be a sunshine because he didn't want to talk to her.
He did.
He didn't talk to her for 3 weeks after they fucked the first time.
Oh, honey.
So maybe it wasn't a sunshine.
It's not about the conversation. Okay, he goes back exactly for one of two things. Either the sunshine pussy or she swallows. Okay? That's it. Okay? Period. That's it.
Okay, so what do you think for her here?
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Look, it's obvious. If he literally says, I found you repulsive, yet he still comes back every now and then to get some, that's all he fucking
now
wants.
I'm lucky enough because I'm your husband and we're happy.
Yeah, bullshit. That's all he wanted. He married her because either she's that good or she got pregnant.
Yep.
Like, we don't know when the son came before or after the marriage. I'm guessing, like, she was already pregnant. So they got married, maybe did the honorable thing.
Maybe, yeah.
Right? Because 18 months only, the kid, only a year and a half old.
Yeah.
So now you want like the real advice, not like the Reddit listener.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Just try to forget it. Try to forget it. Because
that's really hard to forget.
It is. But look, what gets accomplished at this point? If he said, look, I can say, I've known people that, and usually I as much as this is, funny in a sense, it's usually the woman that says, oh, the first time I saw Billy, I was like, no fucking way.
Right.
Yeah. But then he bought me flowers and then, he did this.
Chasing me.
Right. Then he finally, then he went down and now I knew, okay, whatever. Okay. So usually it's the other way, but this one's like from the guy, but the same logic could apply. Yeah, when I first saw Lucinda, I was like, fuck no. I wouldn't do her with like a stolen dick, right? But time goes on, and clearly she was good enough in the bedroom. Obviously, she lets him hit it raw if they got a kid. So what I think likely happened is he probably was not the most attracted to her in the beginning.
Yeah.
But he probably has just settled on the situation and decided that he's going to make a go of it. That's what it sounds like. They got a kid. Yeah. And when he says, but look at me now, I'm the happiest man alive and now I'm your husband. Okay. You know what that's doing? Honestly, that's settling.
It is.
That's him saying, fuck it. This is where I am now. That's it. Okay. Now, you woman who thinks you're all that, but clearly you aren't because you're fucking repulsive. Be happy that you landed this guy. Be a good.
No, I think that's mean to say.
No. Yes, it's mean, but you know what? It's over now. That was a while ago and he was drunk.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would be able to like get over that. I don't think I could move on.
If your boyfriend said to you, yo, the first time we met, I was like, fuck no. You were like just way too gangster for me or ghetto and those nails frighten me. It's not different.
That's being
what if he said, okay, what if he said
saying repulsive?
But what if he said, I just found your nails repulsive. I hate long fingernails. What
and you'll always hate them and I'll always have them.
Okay, but my point is at some point in life, you just accept things. You move on. As people get older, their looks change, their attitudes change, their priorities change. Yeah. My point here is you guys already have a child together. Yeah. This was something that he said while drunk. Mm-hmm. You're already fucking married. Are you really going to ruin and blow up your family because he said something drunk about something that probably was a while ago? Yeah. Grow the fuck up. People.
I don't know. I think we could agree to disagree on that one. I don't think I can let it go. I don't know. I wouldn't think I could.
I accept that answer from you today at 23. So by the way, family, Karina's birthday is in a couple of days. If we get, I would love if we got like 2 emails just to say, hey, happy birthday, Hurricane. That'd be great. Look, you say that today. Okay. But imagine Karina at 29 with an 18-month-old and now married. Are you going to blow up your whole family because he said something drunk from a while ago? Think about that because you're not just affecting you anymore. You're not even just affecting him. You got a child. It's his father.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard though.
Hey, no, that's not hard. If he was stone cold sober and he was like, you know what? I thought you were fucking an ugly cow then. And I think you're just slightly less ugly now. That's different.
Right. He was drunk. Yeah.
Okay. He was drunk and he might have just been being a stupid joke.
His sister. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like her at first. I thought she was an ugly bitch at first.
Well,
but
then he doubled down in the car and told her the truth.
Fine, but I'm just saying again, he was drinking, and that was from before. Let it. Yes, it's hurtful. I'm not saying it's not. And all the jokes and the shtick aside, I get it. It was hurtful.
Yeah.
Uncalled for. And I understand that when your feelings are hurt, you want to react, you want to lash out, whatever.
Right.
I'm suggesting, if at all possible, take the high road on this. Consider your child. Understand that he was out drinking. You know, you really want to punish him? Withhold that sunshine for a little bit.
Or milk it.
Right. Well, look, she started banging up the American Express every month or not. Did I ever tell you that story about that client that got caught?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. Can't give you names.
Okay.
This is a big guy. He's like 6'6", 280 pounds. And he enjoyed, I would say, special treats for himself. Women of the night. Okay. He had a thing for hookers.
Do I know this one?
No, you may. I don't know.
Oh.
So what he used to do is once or twice a month, usually twice, he would get a hotel room. He would order what he would refer as room service. Right. Okay. So this one particular Friday, gets himself the hotel room, nice part of the city, suite, whatever. Gets his room service delivery, lets her in. She's like, yo, why don't you go start a shower? I'll be in there in 5 minutes. Stupidly, he does. And while he's in the shower, soap in his eyes or whatever, he hears the fucking door close.
She stole his shit.
She rifled through his pockets, found all of his cash, grabbed it, and left. Now, this guy is dripping wet, and he's like 6'6", 300 pounds. Have you ever stayed in a hotel?
Yeah.
You know the size of those fucking towels?
Yeah.
Okay. It barely covered him. He grabs a towel, opens the hotel door, starts going after this fucking chick.
No.
Locks himself out. Okay. Has to take the elevator down to the lobby to get a key to let him back in. Dong kind of hanging out there like, in the wind. The elevator door opens. He takes a step, and there's a fucking family with 3 little kids checking in for their weekend in Beverly Hills as tourists. And there he is, dripping wet with an eighth of a towel covering his hairy, nasty nuts. He gets arrested. I have to bail him out. Now, bail is set.
Oh my God.
Okay, bail is set at $25,000 because he's booked on indecent exposure to a minor. Okay? So it's $2,500 cash, and then he has to bond his house, which is co-owned with his wife. So I have to call Lucinda.
You got to tell her?
I'm like, yo, you got to sign this deed because I got to pick Billy up from fucking jail and bail him out.
Oh my God.
Now, 6 months later, Lucinda forgives Billy, kind of.
She maxed out that Amex.
Every month she bangs up around $10,000 on that Amex. Billy pays it every month like a good little boy. I doubt that they touch each other at all. And she decided for the sake of her family, she's just going to stick it out, and it's going to cost him for the rest of their days.
Yep.
So my point is that there's lots of worse shit people can do, and people move on and sort of deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucinda too, right? This one, you can fucking put up with it, forgive for the sake of your kids. Understand this is a drunken rant. Probably doesn't mean it. He still probably wants you. I'm sure you still want him. That's it.
All right. Next one.
All right.
Am I the asshole for divorcing my husband of 10 years for making out with my sister when he was drunk?
No.
Throw away because lots of family and friends read here. So she did a fake account and everything.
Okay. Finally, a smart person.
For some background, I, 35 female, have been married to my husband. We'll call him Jackass, 38 male for 10 years.
I bet you his name's Jack. Sorry.
And we've been together for 13. My sister, we'll call her dead to me, 33 female, and I have always been pretty close until recently.
That's Deborah. Sorry, dead to. Okay. This is too good.
So she is married to a wonderful man named Danny.
That's probably the only real name.
The only real name we got, right. Yeah. About 6 months ago, Jackass and I were going through some marital issues regarding money. I worked full-time as a nurse, and he was working full-time as a laborer until he got laid off. I work night shifts and have for about as long as we've been together. We have no children. So when Jackass got laid off, understandably, he was upset and felt dejected. I constantly tried to reassure him and encourage him that he would find a new job. Around mid-November, he ended up getting a good-paying job, and all seemed back to normal. He works days, I work nights, and it's stressful in that we couldn't see each other often, except on weekends. He started complaining about this, basically demanding that I change my shift. I can't do that because the hospital I work in needs me in the ER on nights because of my experience. We had several arguments about him changing shifts at his new job, which was available, but he said no because his nights were for him to relax and play video games with his buddies. I said, okay, fine. Then stop complaining that we hardly see each other. In one of our verbal fights, he said, I feel like I'm single and maybe I should just act like I am. I called my sister after that argument and I cried on her shoulder. Usually, if we needed to talk, we turned to each other. Big fucking mistake. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago, my sister called me crying and told me she had a confession and said, please don't hate me. She proceeded to tell me that one night when I was at work, she came over to my house and drank with my husband. Danny also works nights. In between sobs, she finally gets out that she and Jackass were laughing, drinking, and playing cards when all of a sudden he kissed her. She said they kissed and made out for a good 5 minutes and that was it. I basically told her to fuck off and hung up on her and went upstairs to confront Jackass. At first he said she was lying for attention, but I knew it was the truth. Then he said that they were both so drunk that he gave her a couple of pecks. I couldn't take his bullshit lying, so I told him to pack a bag and get the fuck out. I called a divorce lawyer and I'm in the process of filing for legal separation. My sister and dad want me to forgive and forget because it was a drunken mistake. My mom is completely on my side and is disgusted with both of them. Danny has also left my sister and will also divorce her. Jackass keeps calling me, texting me, leaving messages, begging for my forgiveness, saying, please don't throw away 13 years over a kiss. I know this is a stupid question, but do you think I'm the asshole here?
Not really.
You divorced?
I don't, well, probably, to be honest. I'll tell you why. But this is maybe more of an insight as to how my mind works versus others. But I have a hard time believing that this was the first time something like that would have happened. Maybe it's the first time with her sister and husband, right? The husband's sister-in-law, whatever. Right. But I bet you it's not the first time he's played around.
No.
And the fact that whether you're drunk or not, look, I understand people get drunk and they lose some inhibitions, but being drunk is not the same as having no control over.
I remember everything I've done the night before. Yeah. Even if I've blacked out, I remember. So,
I mean, and you know, at least, okay, let me put it like this. If you can get drunk and not go rob a bank,
exactly,
that's because you still know what's right and what's wrong. Okay. Exactly. So it's again, I understand that people sometimes lose their inhibitions and they get caught up in moments. This is, I think, a little different. And I'll tell you why, to me, this makes it unforgivable. If this were some random person that labor husband met after work, having a beer at a bar, made out a few pecks, felt shitty, admitted it, that'd be one thing. But this is my fucking sister.
Exactly. They both owed you something.
That's right.
Owed you loyalty.
Absolutely.
Both of them.
I agree with that. Okay. Sister should have known better. Husband should have known better. And nothing good would ever come out of that. And I can't help but wonder, like, who ratted it out? The sister told her?
Yeah, the sister cried and
but I almost find that cruel.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm being serious. Okay. Yeah. I do not ever see myself making whoopee with my sister-in-law under any circumstance. Not that she's not a very nice woman or attractive or all that. It's just different. Guys, I mean, it's just not something we would ever do. Nothing I could ever do.
Me neither. No, me
neither. In my drunkest, stonedest, coked outest, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I don't think I could ever betray my brother.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Right.
Your brother.
That's my point.
Your sister.
Right. Husband's a five dingleberry asshole. Sister is a five dingleberry asshole. Wife is not the asshole. And that's my point. Yes, I understand. So here's the thing. This goes back to my criminal law professor making the analogy, right? If you're going to rob a bank or if you're going to rob a 7-Eleven and do 10 years, might as well rob a bank. You're going to do the same 10 years. Okay. If you're going to get into a drunken stupor and make out, either way, well, you're going to do that anyway. Does it matter if it's just a kiss? It already happened.
Exactly.
That's my point. Like, in other words, so the betrayal is the issue, not the fact that it was just one kiss. Because where do you stop? It was just 2 kisses. Well, it was just 3 kisses, but only one with tongue. Well, no, it was just a blowjob. You could,
exactly.
Exactly. But, and even if it never happened again,
it happened.
And that's the point. This is the betrayal. It was, again, I don't know that I would ever forgive, but I would be sooner to forgive a random drunken bar hookup. Yeah, a fun song comes on. They start dancing, go for a quick kiss. Oh my God, I can't. I'm married. Whatever. This is different. So she's not the asshole. Both are 5 dingleberry assholes on the other side.
You know what I want to figure out? I'm not married. I don't have, anything like that. But you have yours. You have a sister-in-law and all that. Isn't it weird that she just came over to the house alone with him?
Yeah.
Is it not? Is that not? I mean,
I think it's weird. Look, I don't think my sister-in-law would ever come hang out with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's different.
Okay.
If, for example, we had a lot in common, if we were good friends, if everybody's really close, right? But I also, again, I'm very close with my brother. So by extension, I'm close to my sister-in-law. But, and also I hate to say this, she's not a bad person or anything like that. I just don't think that she and I have enough in common that we want to hang out.
Yeah.
Now, have we been places together? Yeah. But like with other people, like even if my brother wasn't there, like taking the kids someplace and she's there and he's not. Yeah. But that's not alone and it's not in my house. While my wife or significant other or her sister is at like work, busting her ass, paying the bills,
drinking, getting
that's so. There's so many.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much scandalousness in this. Just fuck this.
Divorce.
Yeah.
You don't have no kids. Divorce.
Now the sad part is you might want to wait till he gets a job again. Otherwise, you're gonna have to pay him, alimony.
No, he does have a job now. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's the other thing to consider. You don't want to get stuck paying spousal support. If you're a nurse working a night shift with the overtime, you're probably making way more than he is, even if he has a new job.
Yeah.
So consider that.
No, nurses make so much.
I know they do. Listen, rightfully so.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The amount of time they put in and the work that they do. But having said all that, again, to me, it's the betrayal that's the issue.
That's what it is.
And I, as hard as this is for me to say, I might have an easier time forgiving my wife than I could my brother.
No, of course. Yeah. Because I think they both owe you loyalty. But at the end of the day, your sister is your sister.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And
he's married herself.
Let me not say that.
No, but I was
going to say, I would lie in court for my brother. But I was like, let me not say that.
No, you can. I understand. I get what you're saying.
I would. I would lie anywhere for my brother. My loyalty to my brother is strong. I don't think I could ever betray him in such a way like this.
My brother and I were raised the same way.
Yeah.
Family comes first, unconditionally, under all circumstances. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right. But again, this is sisters married to Danny.
Yeah.
Right. Poor fucking Danny. I mean, this is messy. Messy.
Yeah.
This is messy all around. But poor nurse, fuck that. Yeah. Kick him to the curb.
Exactly.
And let me just tell you, sister, if you're not bad looking and you're a nurse and you make good money,
a doctor.
I'm saying you can get you a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably better than some greasy fucking laborer who's all sweaty.
Definitely.
Fucking swing a hammer all day. Fuck that. Okay. Get yourself a nice, well-seasoned, good earning professional. Right. And show the world how well you bounce back.
All right. How many more do you want to do?
I don't know. Yeah. This episode's kind of running long. So maybe 2 more and then we'll wrap it up.
So I have one I have saved for last. I also haven't read it, just a title. So we have 3 stories, but I'll let you pick from these.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for demanding an apology when my fiance humiliated me in front of his friend? Am I the asshole for hooking up with one of my cousin's friends at her birthday party instead of the one that my cousin tried to set me up with?
Bingo.
That one? You don't want to read the last title?
Well, the one you wanted to save for last, if that's not it.
No, that's not it.
We'll do this one. And then the one you saved for last, we'll do last.
All right. So let me clear that. Okay. Let me go back to this. All right. So I am older than my cousin. She is 23. I am 32. She asked me if I could have her birthday party at my apartment. The plan was that they were going to pregame at my spot and then go out to some club. At the party, I was playing bartender. Woman, let's call her Kara or Kara. How do you say with the K? What do you think?
Kara, whatever. That's another one of these fucking like douchey stripper pole names like Mackenzie and Dakota. Like that. Those are all like hip names now.
Kara.
Yeah, right. Okay. Bullshit. But okay. So you go, Kara.
Yeah. She's like 30.
If only she had an N.
Karen.
No, Karen.
Karan.
Like I'm Karan. I'm not Karen. I'm Karan. You know what's a Karan? It's that Muslim book, like the Bible. They call it the Quran.
I was like, that's Quran though.
Right, but same thing. Karan, Quran, whatever. I know.
Okay.
Look, if I have a Muslim listening, you can stop. It's okay. It's okay. Just say it. It's okay.
All right. Well, Kara starts talking to him, right? Prior to the party, my cousin told me that she had a big crush on me. Kara, not the cousin. Kara's not my type, but I was open to meeting her. But her way of talking to me was just like asking me questions about my job and then showing me pictures and telling me about her dog. Like, dog's name. Needs a new dad, but he knows how to tell if a guy's good. He just has better judgment than me. Right.
It's already a red fucking flag right there.
Exactly.
You got to vet your boyfriends to your fucking dog. You might just be a little crazy.
It might be.
I'm just saying. Okay. You might.
Remember the story?
I know that's different, and you definitely not getting your boyfriend there. Okay. Fucking Rover would attack.
That's true.
He thinks you're taking away his pie.
That's true. All
right. It's almost like if you start dating a one-legged father of four,
That's
and
crazy.
you bring him around to get approval from your sister and brother-in-law, almost like that.
Does she want a one arm janitor? They work at Bashley's school. She's into the less limbed, you know.
Oh my, the less limbed. Oh my God.
That I came up with that on the spot.
You
that
know
was
what?
good.
Let me just say something. Of all the shit we've said in 50 plus episodes, this is going to get us canceled. The handicapped community is going to start hating on us.
I feel like that's a good term. The less limbed.
That's good for
That was good. I came up with that now. It was like just came out.
That's fair. Okay.
All right.
Kudos to Hurricanes got on point today. She's en fuego.
All right, let's finish it.
All right.
The group is about to head out, and my cousin in the group begs me to come. I come, and at the club, one of the girls from the party approaches me. Her name's Ashley.
I bet he did, by the way.
Ashley and I have matched on multiple dating apps before, but she never responded to any of my messages. But here, she starts flirting with me first. At about 1:30 a.m., Kara comes up to me and starts saying she's drunk and not feeling well and that she wants to crash at my apartment. I tell Ashley and my cousin that I'll take Kara home and to enjoy their night. But Ashley said, "Oh, I'll help you." Long story short, Kara crashes on my couch and Ashley shares my bed with me. The next day, my cousin's friend sees me as a gigantic D-bag. Apparently, when Kara was saying she's drunk and wanted to crash at my spot, that was her way of asking me to take her home. And she told my cousin and her friends that I was into her and I was asking about her dog. Never did. I did not perceive it that way at all. Now this drama is spreading within my family that I hooked up with one of my cousin's friends and it has gotten really tough. Do you think I'm the asshole for hooking up with another girl and not the one they wanted me to?
No, because who the fuck are they to tell you?
Weird.
Right.
So fucking weird. Kara sounds fucking annoying. Let's see.
She
Kara,
is.
Kara, whatever your fucking name is, you're annoying.
And by the way, Kara, or whatever, Kara, whatever. Okay. If in the future you want to make it clear, just say, "Yo, Billy, I'm DTF."
Exactly.
And that's it.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm down to fuck.
Exactly.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, if he was that important to you, you should have fucking woken up and gone in his room too.
Exactly.
He wouldn't say no. Listen.
And it's like Ashley made her move. She was like, hey.
Respect.
Yeah.
Bottom line. Respect. Listen, I know a few Ashleys in this world, and this may be the only one that can actually get away with that and get hers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Others I know would be tossed aside.
She literally took him from that bitch in just in front
That's
of her.
three.
Like, let's
three
go.
this episode. 3.
And we got Ashley.
And we got the less limbed or whatever. That's oh my fucking
You're not
God.
gonna let that go.
How can I? I thank God Jennifer's not here today.
Yeah, Jennifer would have been mad at me.
Usually, I'm sad she's not here because I usually have to take the shit for HR.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, look, nobody, you're not the asshole. Nobody can tell you who to date and who not to, who to fuck and who not to.
No.
Sorry somebody else liked you and you didn't find them as attractive or you found them annoying or maybe a little too young or whatever. The fact that you had a prior interaction with Ashley or Ash or whatever, and okay, great. Now, is it weird that you guys never went further on the dating apps? Maybe not. Sometimes you got to see the person like in the flesh and decide if you really want. And you know what? I will say I'm a little envious for Cousin because Cousin was getting laid that night no matter what.
Yeah. Okay. No matter what. Yeah. If
I don't know.
Been Kara.
I'm just saying, in a committed, loving, monogamous relationship, I don't know every time I'm certain to get some. Okay. This guy for sure knew he was getting some, maybe twice.
Exactly.
But for sure.
Exactly.
Okay. So for all of those reasons, no, you are not an asshole.
You get to choose who you sleep
and
with.
Honestly,
if you didn't like Kara, she sounds like I wouldn't even like to talk to her.
Yeah. And if she's like a drunken mess and she's like, just go back to your place, please, Billy. I just like, oh, you don't want to get into that.
Exactly.
And by the way, it's those drunken, messy bitches that tell you they're on the pill when they're not.
Exactly.
Or whatever. Okay. So Billy, you were smart.
Exactly.
All right. That's it. Yeah. And Kara, honey, you may be like a 2 dingleberry ass for being like that. Messy, sloppy, drunk. And that was my way of saying, I want to come. No, fucking say.
And then lying afterwards. He was so into me. He even asked me about my dog. But
here's
I
the thing.
didn't even know that you had a dog.
Well, she may perceive that. Right.
Some bitches do actually.
I'm saying,
right.
Right. She drank enough. And she's like, and he was talking to me. Well, yeah.
No, not even drinking. Some people are delusional.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Right. Well, he was talking to me. Well, yeah, because you asked him a question, he answered.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes, I guess.
He was bartender. He
technically,
had to talk to everyone.
Right. Technically, I guess he did speak to you.
You're at my fucking house. I did speak to you.
But there's a long road to travel between answering your fucking question or saying, you want me a little splash of Red Bull in that vodka?
Exactly.
To, I'm DTF too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
So
she was mad. She was rejected. She's mad that
she
some other
definitely
bitch took her man that she wanted.
Look, she's butthurt for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
And if she would have played her cards right, she could have been really butthurt.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean like woke up with a sore. Okay, sorry.
I got it.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
All right.
All right.
Sorry.
Ready for the last one.
This is a really just so our audience understands, because we've done this like 2-3 days in a row because we're pre-recording. So honestly, I now realize I can't do this in volume. I got to really do one or two a week at best. Like I'm starting to get loopy.
I know. All
right, but go ahead. Last one. Thank goodness.
Ready?
I don't know. Am I?
No.
Okay.
Wow. I haven't even read this, so I don't know.
Okay.
But the title alone lets me know that we probably both aren't.
Okay, here we go.
Today I fucked up by getting way too drunk and being intimate with my
Please don't say dog.
grandfather.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
no.
The dog. I don't know if that's worse or not. A grandfather.
No, I don't know.
I haven't read this one yet.
Oh my God. Oh God, please be a mistake.
All right, ready?
Please be like holding his hand.
Ready?
Change his diaper. If you just changed his diaper, that would be okay.
Is that your best bet that that's what's going to happen?
I'm just hoping that's the only way she got near her grandpa's privates. Let's assume it's a girl. What if it's a guy? It's a grandson. Oh my God, no.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
Oh God. Oh, all right. Go ahead.
All right.
You.
She said, firstly, let me clarify. This did not happen today, but yesterday. Okay.
Big fucking deal.
I don't know why he decided to say that.
He, she, whatever. Okay.
I feel so ashamed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do as of writing this. I also want to say English isn't my first language, so I'm sorry if the grammar isn't perfect. I, 21 female, and my extended family had a family reunion yesterday because we hadn't seen each other in a long time. Okay. I was traveling with my mom, 48, and my stepbrother, 14, to meet up with my dad and his father at his apartment.
Her biological dad?
Yes.
Because that's part of this. If it's the stepmom's dad.
He said my dad and his father.
Right. Okay. So, all right.
Oh, no. The next sentence. Sorry, I haven't read this shit.
Okay.
No. Next sentence was, this is not my biological father, but, and his dad is my grandpa. Okay. Oh, yeah. Her dad's 44, and then he said his dad, my grandpa, is quite young, 59.
But it's a step grandpa.
Step grandpa, I guess.
Not that this makes it necessarily better, but it's a little less queasy.
Yeah.
But okay, all right, go ahead.
My biological father left when I was very little, and I have no contact with my family on his side. Anyways, everything was going smoothly that evening. We were having a few drinks and laughs when my mom suddenly felt unwell and had to go lay down. This was kind of late in the evening. My dad decided to go with her. At this point, there was only me and my grandpa left in the dinner table. My brother had already went to bed because he had practice in the morning. I don't know who started it, but I know both me and him had too much to drink, and he started talking about his youth and how he used to try to pick up girls at the bar. I don't know why, maybe because I was wasted or something, or the fact that we were sitting in a very dimly lit room, but he started to look more attractive, especially as he was talking about his youthful days. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know if I made the move first, but I do remember us sneaking up to the bedroom, giggling, and us making out in his bed. And not so much after that, when I woke up, I was alone, and this feeling of sudden remorse and guilt hit me. It all felt like a horrible fever dream. I was afraid of what would happen if my parents found out. I found out a couple of hours ago that my grandpa had told my parents that I had fallen asleep in his bed in my drunken slumber yesterday, so he let me sleep in the bed, and he had went to sleep on the couch. The plan was originally for me to sleep on the couch. I do not know what I will do if anyone finds out about this. I'm guessing they slept together. She didn't say, but it sounds like they did. Yeah.
Obvious.
This is obviously a throwaway account. No one in my family on Reddit as far as I know. But this is the worst thing I've ever done, and it probably could ruin the family. I'm writing this at home now, but I just don't know what to do. What do you guys think I should do now?
Nothing. Fucking nothing. Do not do a fucking thing.
This is so weird.
Yes, but don't bring it up again. Don't write about it. Get off the fucking internet.
My thing is, so this had to be at least 14 years, because I'm guessing her brother is the guy's son, and he's already 14. So this has been your dad and your grandpa
for a long time.
At least 15 years.
I know. There's a lot to be unpack with this. It's very disturbing. This idea that, well, we just got drunk and it's all bullshit. This person has daddy issues.
Yeah.
Okay. I have, again, just being drunk doesn't mean you don't know right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, and honestly, look, joking Eric would be like, go grandpa, whatever. I can't even make a joke. He's wrong. She's wrong. This is wrong on every level possible. I don't care if they're not biologically related.
No,
they're basically family.
Wrong. It's so wrong.
Yeah. They're basically family. I don't know the status of the grandpa's wife, if he's a widow, if he's divorced.
Yeah, I don't.
Not that it necessarily matters. I just think that this was okay. Lucinda, please stay off the fucking internet. And by the way, just because it's a throwaway account doesn't mean your 14-year-old stepbrother doesn't read Reddit.
Exactly.
Doesn't think about, oh, we had a reunion recently. Hey, I'm 14. Hey, my grandpa's 59.
Hey, my sister did end up waking up in my grandpa's bed. My grandpa did sleep on the couch that day.
Right. Okay. Or one of his fucking friends like, yo, hey, Danny.
Have y'all seen this story that's going viral?
Right. Have you know, like the Peckerwood story.
Yeah, exactly.
You know a family like that? So stupid. Go to get a therapist if you want to talk this out.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. And you should.
A lot more than in therapy, though. But.
Yes. But you need therapy for more reasons than just dealing with your guilt.
Yeah.
There's a reason you put yourself into this position and you did. This is not a drunken stupor. This is planned. There's no way that this wasn't.
Your grandpa. Why?
Awful. The only thing that would have made this worse, honestly, if it would have been her stepdad. That's the only thing.
The only thing that would have made it worse is if her grandma joined.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been
hurricane.
worse.
Oh, what if she got pregnant? Like step grandpa's new baby. You want to tell me they were prepared for all that? She got like a bunch of rubbers and all that. Ew.
Let's hope she's on birth control. She's 21. Let's hope she's on birth control.
Grandpa, if you're out there, I hope she was good. But he's just as much to blame.
No, definitely. No, I mean, they're both as much to blame here.
All right, so honestly, both are 5 dingleberry assholes. This is not, again, it'd be one thing if you made a dumb joke or like grandpa walked in on you. Like remember that one story? The guy climbed into bed with his father-in-law because he was drunk. Yeah. Okay. That's funny. You know what's not funny? If father-in-law turns around and like, yo, I'll suck that dick. Okay. No, that's not funny anymore. Okay. Step granddaughter, grandpa. No. No. And by the way, I don't care if a 19-year-old fucks a 69-year-old. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter.
Grandpa.
Right. Because you know what?
Exactly.
59-year-old grandpa could go get a 20-year-old hooker and fuck all he wants. Who cares?
Yep.
It's the family dynamic that's disturbing.
You couldn't torture this information out of me, though. I don't
no,
know
I would never. Why? I understand for some people, seriously, that this is therapeutic. They write it out. Right. Keep a fucking journal and then shred it. Take this. Do not.
Exactly.
Okay, Lucinda, do not go back on Reddit with this story ever.
Ever. And
I don't care if it's a burner account. And by the way, if I were you, Hurricane, I would copy this and post it in that Reddit Hall of Fame. This should never fucking get lived down.
She didn't care to delete it. This is 2 years old, actually. She never cared to delete the
Of course not. Why should she? This is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, all the comments literally were like, this is terrible. Like,
so bad.
Was like,
this is so bad.
Yep. And she didn't care to delete it.
No. Okay. All right. Well, I think we've stretched the hell out of this episode.
Yep.
Hurricane.
All right.
Tell them where they can find us.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. We appreciate all the support. Remember, you can find us on Instagram at The Bensama Confirm, and our podcast Instagram is at The Late Podcast. You can find us on Twitter and TikTok at Bensama Confirm. You can visit our website at eblaughlin.us, and you can email us at info@eblaughlin.us. Bye, bitches.
Where's Grandpa? Bye.